on Nova 100.
Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to your Tuesday.
Good morning.
Hello
How
there.
are we, boys? Hello. Hello.
Guys, got a question.
Question.
Here we go.
Question.
First concert you ever went to?
John Bon Jovi at Waverley Park.
Did you?
Followed closely
At Waverley?
about 2 weeks later by Michael Jackson at the MCG.
You saw Jacko?
Oh my
I saw
God,
Michael
that's
Jackson
a
at the
big
MCG.
fortnight.
It was
Wow.
when my parents,
That's a big
I think it was a few weeks later, it was when my parents were getting the big D.
Oh,
And
the divorce.
and I think they were
Yeah.
both trying to win me over.
Thought the other one.
Mum took us to John Bon Jovi.
Oh, to make
Dad
you feel
took
better.
us to, Dad was like, well, meet you and I'll take you to
Yeah.
Michael Jackson.
Wow.
And we were down on the ground and I was
Oh my
like on the
God.
field at the MCG and I was standing on my chair and this cranky old woman behind, because I'm only little,
Yeah.
cranky old woman behind said, you can't stand on the chair. And the security came and got me, took me right down the front.
Good on
like,
you.
Oh,
we'll show her.
yeah.
Geez,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
a great divorce.
Isn't it?
Divorce present.
Back-to-back concerts.
Is that what happens here? You play for the kids?
I think it was
love?
his history tour. Does that sound
Oh,
right?
yeah.
That he did at the MCG?
I saw John Bon Jovi at Rumba.
What's
Oh,
Rumba?
yeah. Oh, Rumba was
like
at
a pop-
Telstra Dome.
a festival.
It was the OG Telstra Dome. It was like
Was
a
it?
pop music festival.
Oh.
Yeah.
My first concert was live. What's his name? Ed Kowalczyk and live.
Lightning crashes.
Yeah, at Rod Laver Arena. I was in the mosh pit.
Oh my God. And
How old were you?
No, I wasn't. I was a very, very young teenager, early
was that
teenager.
when Thirsty Merc supported them?
Maybe, I don't know.
I went to that
Did
too.
you?
Yeah.
Oh, that feels pre-Thirsty Merc.
No, I don't know.
Oh, it might have been a different tour. I went and
Yeah.
saw live at Rod Laver Arena with
I was a late
Thirsty
bloomer.
Merc before.
Well,
In many
Guys,
aspects.
Why do you ask?
The reason I asked, we have a musical guest joining us on
Oh.
the show today.
Well, it's not Michael Jackson,
Is it live?
obviously. Is
It
it
is
John
not.
Bon Jovi?
Ed Kowalczyk.
It is a gentleman by the name of
Thirsty
Alex Warren. What a voice.
How old is he? He's like 21 or 22.
He's
or
only
something.
young, has a very cool story. So he's
He
going to be...
started on the top.
He did start on the
He
top,
He was in
Mum.
that TikTok house where all the TikTok
Yeah.
creators went.
What do you mean the TikTok house?
There was a TikTok house.
Is that
all
like the Big Brother house?
Well, kind of, but all these, like when TikTok was starting off, they all moved into this house together and created content together.
in a house?
Yeah.
Together?
You know what I'm loving?
Gen Z told me about
Yeah,
this.
you're just
Are you
recycling
backtracking?
whatever
No, I was going to
producer
look
Gen
for
Z
Gen
told her.
Z who knows about the
she-
TikTok house.
No, she's not
she's
in yet.
gone.
It's too early. So look, Alex Warren going to be joining us a little bit later on. We can talk about the TikTok house. Your chance to win free money on the show today.
Free money.
Free money.
I love free money.
Oh, it's going to be one of those, is it?
Oh, is that who's in the bath?
Free money.
Let's get into it.
In fact, we've got free cash coming up shortly.
I think you'll find it's free money.
Free cash, I like.
All right. We got cash to go before
Free
6:30
coin.
this morning. Let's get into
Free
it.
stuff.
This is Jason Lauren. You're listening to Nova 100. This is Nova 100. We are on the air. Thanks so much to Shell Ready Express. You got Jason Lauren. Clint's here as well.
Good morning.
Good morning.
You know what I realised
morning.
yesterday?
What?
I am not built for manual labour.
Oh. How long has it taken you to work that out?
We could have
42
told
years.
you that. Give us a look at your hands.
They're tiny. They
They're
can't carry
small.
anything anyway.
They're little pincers.
Have you felt my hands? Have a feel. They're very soft.
Don't ever, ever, ever look at me and say have a feel
Don't you
ever
think
again.
he's got little pincers?
He's got little sausage fingers, but little footy Frank fingers.
I'm not King Charles.
You are.
Anyway,
They're a bit King Charles-esque.
I was cleaning up.
You just need a little signet ring on that chubby little finger of
I
yours.
was, I'd have to get it cut off. I was cleaning up the backyard yesterday.
Hmm.
The people who own the house, who we bought it off, they kept a lot of spare things from their reno, like spare tiles, spare roof tiles.
You know what? That's so handy if you chip it.
100%.
Yeah.
Like paint. That
Yes,
sort
all
of
that-
stuff.
That's great.
Yeah, good.
Well, the paint I'm throwing out 'cause it's out of date.
Oh.
But
What?
it's all...
What do you
No,
mean out of
paint doesn't
date?
go out of date.
Yeah, it does.
You're not
What?
eating
You
it.
Yes,
just
it
give it a
does.
stir, don't you?
No, I think it can go out of date
I
because then
don't know
it
about
flakes off
that.
the doors and stuff like that.
Paint doesn't go out of date.
I wouldn't have thought so. I think that's a marketing ploy to make you buy more paint.
Yeah.
It's bloody worked on
I
me.
think you've
then.
been sucked in. Just give it a stir.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't take me as a Bunnings guy anyway.
Please, have you seen me demo a sausage?
You'd eat the sausages.
Absolutely.
But I don't think you'd go there for any other reason other than a snag fest.
Anyway, here's a predicament I'm in. So I was moving all the tiles. I was cleaning up the backyard. And...
When you say moving all the tiles, how many tiles are we talking?
Half a dozen?
No, it took me an hour.
Oh.
How many
that's a lot of
tiles are we
time.
talking?
No, because I've just recently got a shed. So I was moving them to the shed to house them all in the shed.
Big boy
Oh, not the man cave. You've got
No,
another
actually,
shed.
like a little metal shed.
Jeez,
Oh,
you
a
must
tin
have some
shed.
land.
Christ, he's on
That's a
acreage.
lot of room.
Must be on
You got a
acreage.
pool, you
Does
got
your
a
tractor fit in the
a
shed?
Yes.
man
Listen.
cave and a shed.
Are you done?
And a roundabout.
And
And
a
a water feature. And a butler's pantry.
Jeez, how do you fit it all in? And there's still room for
And
activities.
a claw machine.
You should get a basketball ring now.
Sure, basketball court.
You've got one.
No.
Have
We
you
got a
one?
basketball ring, but that's in the driveway.
Get a basketball
Anyway.
court as well.
Yeah, he's getting a court and a pickleball court put into.
Anyway.
And don't forget the horse riding arena out the back.
So
You guys have got to come around for Equestrian Friday.
She's very keen on it.
I can't wait to come and do some dressage in your mansion. Have you got a bowling alley? Richie
No,
Rich.
we ripped it out.
Oh my God, I loved that movie, Richie
So
Rich.
did
Was
I.
that about you?
He had his own McDonald's.
That's right. You did.
Anyway, I recently got influenced on
So
the
you moved
gram.
3 tiles.
No. So I moved all the tiles. I'm cleaning up, and I'm left with one of those high pressure hoses. You know, a gurney.
Yeah,
Yeah, but you got to be careful.
No, hang on. I'm getting rid of it, right?
Oh.
Because I recently got a new one which I bought off the gram. No,
it's
hang on.
upgrading it.
No, I bought
a
one.
bigger one.
I bought
More
one.
land.
Yeah, it's good for the horse jumping arena.
I bought one that hooks onto the wall.
Oh yeah,
So it's all like, and it's got a
Yeah.
retractable hose.
Cool.
and
because
it's-
you're a bit of a neat freak.
Thank you. Yeah. So I didn't want all the wires and cables and all that. And I said to our executive producer, Brody, do you want my gurney? It's in full working condition. He said, I'll take it. Drop it round.
Did you say, geez, you've got a small house?
Wait,
Isn't that a... I feel like if I'm giving it to someone, shouldn't they come and get it from me?
oh, he said, can you drop it round?
Yeah.
But you're also getting it off your hands and your friends. It's a bit different. That's like inviting you over. Yeah, come over, drop it over.
Yeah, I thought it'd be like, I'll come and get it. Take it off your hands.
Yeah, maybe. But don't you live like 3 streets away? So just drop
4.
it over. We'll bring it in.
I really thought you'd be on my side with this one, to be honest.
Nah, I'm never on your side. As soon as you realise that.
This is Nova 100. Good morning. You're on the air with Jace and Lauren Clint's here as well. And we are joined by a very special guest.
Our next guest is a netballer who's been captain of the Melbourne Vixens since 2017.
Middle channel again, Maloney.
On the court, she doesn't take any baloney. Off the court, I'm not sure. Please welcome to the show, Kate Maloney. Woo!
She joins us now. Kate, good morning.
Good morning.
Hey guys, thanks for having me in.
All right, let's hit big issue first.
I want to ask you about fake tan and netball.
No, don't do that. This is a female professional athlete. Ask something more sensible than that.
True or false?
Okay. No.
Do you and your teammates have fake tan sessions before a match?
Well, that's definitely false, but we go by the slogan of look good, feel good, play good.
I love that.
Yeah, the
We
girls
should
take
try
it
that.
very seriously. Some probably a little bit too much.
Oh,
We
really?
have to tone the fake tan down a little bit, but
People will be outraged that we have a very serious athlete in here, and that has been Clint's opening question
Well,
to a female athlete.
I've known
But
Kate
you
for
two
a
are
very
great
long
mates.
time, right? And we have spoken about this privately before because I would argue that sometimes my tan is a little,
I was
little
gonna say.
darker, a little better than the girls on the netball court.
Clint might be asking because he wants in on the fake tan session.
it's actually like the girls will start their preparations like 2 to 3 days before the game.
See, very serious business.
It's a serious business, and
But I get the headspace.
right.
Look
Well,
good, feel good, play good.
I agree.
yeah, I think it definitely helps.
It's like you're going to a meeting.
feel
If you're
confident out there
feeling
on court.
confident, you're looking good, you know.
But while we're on the hard-hitting questions, what sort of a manicure do you have to play netball?
Well, no.
Because when I was a kid, Jace, did you know? Do they do this in professional? The umpires come up to you and you have to put your hands up
Check
and
your
they check your
nails.
nail length. And I used to bend my fingers so far backwards so the
Oh, so-
umpires couldn't see my nails. And if they were long, you had to cut them or tape them up before the game. Is that still a rule?
It still happens in professional netball. So the umpires come into the change room before the game. It's hands
Give us
up.
some of yours.
Mine are not too bad at
Yeah.
the moment.
And they check your piercings and your earrings.
No piercings, nothing like that. And yeah, you can't tape your nails or wear gloves like in social netball.
Gloves.
You have
Can you
to-
imagine
People
Kate in the
used to-
mid-court wearing gloves?
Well,
That's
it worked
what
for
I
Mary
used to do.
Fowler. Remember Mary Fowler was in the
She
gloves?
still does.
Yeah.
So you can't actually tape them up or wear gloves.
No, so yeah, you have to cut them. So
Keep them very
nails
short.
for netballers aren't very nice during the season.
No, but they'd have to be kept short and neat
Kept
and
short,
tidy.
exactly right.
Now, Lauren is a netball veteran.
Oh, you guys
She-
played in the team, didn't you?
We did play in a very successful team at Albert Park,
We had a
didn't we?
three-peat at Albert Park.
We went back to back to back.
Yeah, we were called the Wags.
Could we get some tips? We're
Sure,
actually
Kate, sure.
Who was in the team?
Well, Rebecca Judd, she was a bit of a swing woman, as in she
She's
used to
very
swing
good at
between
Is she?
goal defence and goal attack.
Very
but she
good.
was she was feisty.
Oh,
Beck
yeah,
Judd.
that's Beck.
Running through I ran through the mid-court a bit, didn't I?
David Neitz.
Neitz from Melbourne, who
Did
played
Greenie
full
play?
forward.
Neitz, he's a
I
big
think
lad.
Greenie might have
I think
played.
Brad Green might
yeah.
have played a couple of times.
Yeah,
The president of Melbourne.
And
now.
then once we had we needed a fill-in. So guess who took the centre bib? Gary Ablett.
Junior.
what a bad lineup you've got
Junior.
going on
they
there.
weren't the other team weren't happy.
No.
How did David Neitz go getting the bib on?
Well, the issue was he got vertigo after the season, kept falling over.
But we won. We won a lot.
Yeah, even with that
Anyway.
handicap.
We just lobbed it into him
This
and he
is-
just straight.
This is not. He got vertigo. Remember when he got vertigo?
He got vertigo.
This is not supposed to be about us.
No, sorry.
No, I love it.
Tell us about the Vixens.
No. I was just going to say, like, you drive past any netball court here in Melbourne on the weekend. We had one down the road from us on Thomas Street, and it was packed with kids playing netball. And now the crowds are increasing. Watching you girls play at John Cain Arena, it must be a real thrill.
It is. I think, women's sport is growing so much, and netball has been the leading female sport for so long. Now we've got competition, which is great. But as you said, it's Saturday mornings. As a young girl, you're down at the netball courts playing, coaching, umpiring. And
What was your team when you were young called?
I was, I can't remember the nickname of it, but I played for Sacred Heart Netball Club.
I played for the Mighty Ducks.
Did you do the quack? Quack,
Quack, yeah,
quack,
quack,
quack, quack.
Go Ducks!
How good. Kate Maloney is inspirational, right? She's the captain of the Melbourne Vixens. She's played so many tests for Australia as well.
Tests? Are they called tests?
They're called tests, yeah.
They don't go as
Or
long as the
caps.
cricket, though, do they?
No.
I hope not.
Thank God.
How's
not.
that? What? Now, you love a team talk, right? Don't you?
I don't, but it's kind of been brought upon that it's kind of the thing is everyone talks about it now.
What's
Yeah.
a team talk?
What do you mean, like a warm-up
Like
chat?
in the
Like a
huddle in the
fire-up chat.
timeout.
They're down by 3 goals.
Yeah.
We've got 3 minutes on the clock. Girls.
I'm probably more passionate than I'd like to be about netball and about the Vixens and about winning. I get way too competitive when I'm out there.
Do you do the pull the old, like, leave it all on the court? I love those
yeah.
lines.
occasionally? I don't like to admit it.
So do the netballers have, like AFLW, the women who play have other jobs and then they have to train outside of those hours as well. And it's hard because a lot of mums, they're professionals and they're professional athletes. There's a lot going on. Are you full-time or do you have a job on the side as well?
Yeah, I'd say netball's considered semi-professional still, and depending on where you're at it in your career, it sort of differs for every single person. We've got a lot of girls who are studying. Holding down a full-time job would be pretty hard for us these days. I'm pretty lucky. When I first started, I had a job and I'd work and play, and I don't have to do that as much anymore, which
That's
is
so
really
good.
good. But women's sports come so far. We've got so far to go still, and but it's exciting, and I can't wait to see what the future holds. And hopefully we have female sports where it is fully professional and girls don't have to work anymore. I'm sure you still want to see them studying and doing things outside of their sports, but where they have the option to choose to or not.
You can get in on all the Vixen action. Make sure you grab tickets the next home game. John Cain Arena, 18th of May is the next home game. Tickets are available through Ticket Tech.
So what are you, Bondi Sands girl or like
Jesus
a
Christ,
Latan,
Clint.
or what are we talking?
What do you use, Clint?
I go the spray tan.
Whatever it is, it's way too much of it.
That's way too much. of
I'm
it.
Bondi Sands.
Okay.
You look much better than Clint does too.
Clint's on the verge of bodybuilder
Do you know what
orange.
the key is? Restraint.
Hey, Kate, thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Right across Melbourne, this is Nova 100. You're on the air with Jace and Lauren. Clint's here as well. Hey, tomorrow on the show,
Yes,
Probe the Popo. Our resident friendly cop Cheesy is in.
Wayne Cheeseman.
I want to ask him.
It ain't easy being cheesy.
No, it isn't. I want to ask him a question about something I was involved in and whether it was
Have you flouted the law?
legal
What is it?
You have.
or frowned upon.
What is it?
Situation yesterday afternoon. In fact, I was on the phone to our executive producer Brody at
Hands
the time.
free, I hope.
Yeah, what were you doing?
Hands-free.
Loudspeaker?
No, hands-free. I was hands-free. I was on the way to pick up Archie from Kinder. I turned off the Nepean onto Dendy Street. Mm-hmm. As I was driving along. I was
Is Dendy Street where all the shops are in Brighton?
No.
Oh. Is Dendy Street in Brighton?
Dendy Road?
Yeah, Dendy connects.
Yeah.
I'm driving down Dendy. I was talking to Brody and I'm like, oh, car just flashed their lights at me.
Hmm.
Remember, we
the flasher.
dropped my son Archie to his first day of kinder.
Yes.
And the highway patrol was set up there
Yep.
near the
Yes.
Brighton golf course.
Yes.
Is it a catchment area there?
They were back.
Oh, really? Must be a hot spot.
Well, school zone too, so 40 Ks.
Well, we also had cameras and all kinds of things in the car with your small child, and we thought they were coming. They parked, remember? And we thought they were coming to see if we'd kidnapped your child.
No, it wasn't.
So as they flash the lights, you're doing about 80, 90? No.
What's the speed limit there?
40.
In
School
a
zone.
school zone. And he's
Gee,
going
those
80.
40s sneak up on you, don't they? You've got to be very
They
careful.
really do. They
Yeah.
really do. So anyway, I was actually going the speed limit,
Perfect.
and I drove past the highway patrol.
Give him a wave.
No, gave the other cars a little flash.
Oh, you flashed.
And then
Yeah, but I reckon you should
You're not
just
allowed
do
to
that,
do that.
every day anyway, just to get people to slow down.
I'll ask Cheesy about that tomorrow.
I
But
don't
here's
know
the
that.
issue. As I've pulled up at Kinder, I'm like, I need to warn my mates, the other dads. So I've quickly messaged Sadesh, Sleepy Sadesh.
Was he awake?
Don't know. But I messaged him and gone, hey, brother, Dendy Street, cops.
keep
just
an eye out.
just be careful. And then I've gone to message Benj, my other mate, and I got distracted. Archie was at the window waving, so I quickly got out of the car and went to pick him up. I'm inside. I'm playing with Archie, chatting with the teachers. A few minutes later, my mate Benj walks in, headless.
He just got a fine.
He just got done.
Well, that's his responsibility.
Yeah,
he shouldn't have been speeding.
Should be doing the limit.
And as he was blowing up, I don't know why, I put myself in it and I'm like, oh, were they there? I came the other way.
What, you
Oh, you
lied to him?
lied.
Well, I just wanted to distance myself from the whole
That is
situation.
classic Jace Hawkins, if ever I've seen it. What?
But you didn't need to add anything to it.
I
Yeah.
should. That's right, Clint. I should have just shut up, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
Well, if you reckon
should've.
that's classic Jace Hawkins, you're going to love what happened next. Sadesh walks in 20 seconds later.
Oh, good on you, Sadesh. Thanks for the text and the heads
This
up.
is the guy that I did text. And he walks in and goes, Jace, thanks for the heads up about the cops, mate.
He wasn't asleep, was he? If only he was.
I thought you were going to say he walked in and went, I got your message and I opened it and I got done for being on my phone.
No. He just thanked me for the warning in front of the dad I didn't warn.
Benj.
How's Benj? Is he
Benj is
filthy?
off you. Did he
Well-
say, why did you lie to me?
He's a few $100.
Yeah,
But he
is.
shouldn't have been speeding. But did he also say, why did you lie?
You're right, Lauren. It's not about
That's on
me.
him. That's on
Yeah,
him.
it's on him. But if this was women, we would go down a full deep dive, investigative experience to try and work out why you'd lied.
No, see, us blokes just look
You
at
don't
each other.
care,
I
do
do
you?
that stupid little laugh. Then he just goes, idiot, and we just carry on with our day.
Yeah.
That's
We-
where we're different.
We know that laugh well.
He joins us now. Alex, welcome to the show.
Good morning.
Hi, how are we?
We're very
Excellent.
good. How are you? We're excited to speak to you this morning.
Good, I'm hanging. I can't complain.
Hey, you're fresh from Stagecoach. Now, I want to go to that. Is
Lauren's obsessed.
I'm obsessed with
How
Stagecoach.
cool do you need to be to go to Stagecoach?
Well, it's funny you ask how cool you need to be because I saw on your Instagram you saying that all your high school bullies go to Stagecoach every year, and this year Jelly Roll asked you to get up and perform with him. What a moment.
That's a big up yours.
I posted that like an hour ago. How did you see that?
I'm onto
That's
it.
insane. No, yeah, it was so cool, and I was so blessed. It's funny. Every year, my it tends to be the kids in the high school I went to go to that, and it was pretty crazy to get the text the next day saying, "Oh my God, I saw you." It
What,
was
the
really
bully?
cool.
They
It was
reached out to you after that?
Yeah, I'm a nice guy. I don't have any bad blood with anyone, and also we were kids. I don't mind. But no, it's always just a fun thing where it's like, Jelly decided to bring me out. Jelly's such a sweetheart that he is, and I got to meet some really cool people that night. And I was blessed to be able to be on the stage with that many cool people.
How amazing.
Yeah,
Crazy.
that full circle thing is extraordinary. What's life like for you right now? That must have been a bit of a pinch me moment. You're slaying it.
For sure.
You're slaying it on socials. Everyone loves the music. You must be in a bit of a nice patch right now.
It's cool. I'm definitely like, the one thing that kind of sucks about this is like you start to see how many people don't like you now, which is always like
The good
always
comes
a
with the bad.
curveball for me, I guess. But it's definitely really cool, and I've met some really amazing people, and being blessed with this position. And I think it's more just like trying to make the most of it, and I don't want to mess up.
I know you performed Ordinary with Ed Sheeran. Is it true you guys met just that day that you did the performance?
Yes, we did. Yeah, we met that day, and it's so funny is he asked me to go to a bar with him the next day, and so in Nashville. So I flew to Nashville and went to a bar, and he got me drunk off 2 Modelo's, and I had to have my wife drive me home.
Yeah, well, he's a good drinker. He can settle in for a solid session, Ed.
Loz spent the night on a party bus with him, and I had to deal with her doing the show the next morning, and she was a shambles. How were you? How'd you pull up?
I was fine. I mean, two beers put me on my ass. I'm not going to lie. I drink once a year. And so I chose that once to be with Ed. And it was quite a treat. And we were at a beer-only place, and it takes just 2 Modelo's, and I'm gone. So honestly, he probably loved it. I was a cheap drinker.
It will be hard to say no. If you drink once a year and Ed Sheeran's like, come on, bro, have a few beers with me. I mean, you'd have to say yes, right?
Sweetheart.
Can I ask you about the song Ordinary? Because I bloody love it, right? It's just such a beautiful song. Is it like a story of transformation? Is that what it's about? Why did you pen it?
I wrote it because it's something that, I've noticed with this generation that I'm in. It's not a lot of people are getting married, I guess, at a young age, which I don't know if it's not normal or not, but I'm 24. I got married at 23 with my wife I met at 18.
Wow.
And, when we met, I had nothing. I was sleeping in my car, and she decided to sleep in it with me. And it was cool because it was like there was nothing that I had that she wanted except for my love. And I think that's really rare to find, I think, today. Everyone kind of wants something from you and wants like other things, and no one's really getting married. And I wanted to write a song about what we found was out of the ordinary.
What about devotion? Love and devotion.
So sweet, as if people didn't love you enough.
Also, I'll tell you what, the tour bus he's Skyping us from looks very different to the car him and the missus would have lived in.
Very true.
Yeah, are you on the tour bus?
I am on the tour
How
bus.
cool.
You didn't have bunk beds in your own shower back in the car back in the day?
No, I would sneak into open like pool, like communities, like pool communities. When someone has like a gated community, I would sneak into that and shower in their like gated pool.
You must be like so proud of yourself looking at this extraordinary life that you're living right now. Do you have pinch me moments? And what's been the biggest one where you're like, crikey, from where I was years ago to now, what's been the big thing?
I walked in the sound check with Ed Sheeran, and he was learning Ordinary, and hearing him just sing the chorus, I was like, I audibly was like, this is the coolest day of my life. And he just started looking at me laughing, and I was like, this is insane. And so we started singing it together, and my wife is there with me, and she starts bawling her eyes out in front of Ed Sheeran as him and I are just singing this song. And he thought it was so funny, and he loved it. He was such a cool experience. That was me where like Ed is the reason I got into music. So it was just such a cool opportunity and a cool experience.
Wow.
Now we're email pals, and he helps me through a lot of this stuff, so it's been really cool.
I'm so glad you got that moment. Like, that's your hero. You know what I mean? And
they say never meet your heroes, and when you do and they impress you, what an experience.
And you know what? It doesn't love douchebags. Like, you're a good kid, Alex. You got a great head on your shoulder. I got 3 young boys, and you're the sort of, like, you didn't bite back at the bullies. You just kept doing your own thing. You got to perform. They were in the crowd. You're the sort of lad that I get my 3 boys to look up to, mate. So well done.
Thank you, sir. I really appreciate that. That means a lot.
Let's talk Australia.
You're coming. You're coming to Australia. We're very excited to have you out here in August.
I grew up surfing, and a lot of my neighbors were Australian, funny enough. So Josh Kerr, if you know who that is, the professional surfer, he lived down the street from us, and grew up, idolizing him. And it's really cool. Like, now that I get to go to Australia and people want to see me.
just be careful. There
sharks.
There's sharks. There's also a lot of paparazzi photos of international guests coming to town trying to catch a wave.
Getting dumped by the surf.
Yeah. Just, yeah.
Really?
Did you ask Ed about the good beaches to go to? Because he loves Australia. He's here a lot.
Oh, I'm going to need that advice, especially he's a fellow ginge, so we need to watch ourselves with sunscreen.
I love the gingers.
Should we take him out to urban surf here in Melbourne?
We probably should.
No.
That or Bell's Beach.
Get him out to a beach. Well, we're very excited for you to come out here to Australia. We love you out here, so we can't wait to meet you. We can't wait to see you when you come to town.
Mate, we'll have to get you in the studio.
Please, I'd love to. I'm obsessed. I say this all the time. I'm obsessed with radio interviews. I love to come in. I grew up watching it. So please, any chance I get, I will pop in and say hey and hang out for the day. You're just going to have trouble kicking me out. That's the thing.
We love that. We can't wait to meet you, Alex. You're such a delight. We can't wait to see you in
Good
town.
on you, mate. Thank you so much for your time this morning.
Thank you so much. Seriously, I look forward to seeing you guys in person.
I'm keen to hear from Lauren Phillips right now. Lauren.
Yes.
There's a new beauty trend which is doing the rounds, and it's taking the world, particularly Asia, by storm. Mm-hmm. It involves pink kneecaps. Let me explain.
Pink kneecaps.
So a Thai beauty clinic is inundated right now with requests, not just in Thailand, but from people right around the world. They're taking more than 500 bookings a day. Basically, it is an anti-aging technique whereby a woman gets her kneecaps tattooed pink.
What?
Tattooed.
Well, women do have a complex about their kneecaps as they get older quite often.
It's
Really?
a bright pink circle on their kneecaps.
And what does that do?
It's meant to enhance youthful appearance. It costs 4,000 baht
Jesus.
or $186.
I love that you said Jesus like you knew what 4,000 baht was.
Sorry, you got me there with the bar.
The clinic also offers genital, elbow, armpit, heel and scalp tattooing if you're in the mood.
So you do a circle on your knee and it makes you look young.
Apparently.
Apparently. I don't know about that.
I did a beauty thing when we went to Thailand back in the day.
Oh, yeah? What? What was your beauty thing in Thailand? I'm curious.
Was it sun in?
Sorry?
Did you ever put sun in your hair and you do it in like Thailand, the Gold Coast and sunny places? It makes your hair go.
Sunny.
Oh no, it makes your hair go a bit orange.
Oh, sun in, the spray.
Sun in.
Oh, I did not do sun in.
I thought that's why your hair might have been changed.
I don't know if what you did in Thailand classifies as beauty treatment.
It was in a shopping centre.
Oh,
and
no.
They steamed my face.
Oh, like
and, and then they extract all the little
the
blackheads in your
that
face.
happens.
how good.
That happens all the time.
What about when they give it a squeeze?
Yeah, but it hurts.
Gross.
It hurts.
It was like she put a Dyson on my face.
Yeah,
But
welcome
you
to
get-
being women. We go and get facials and that's what they do.
But my whole face, it felt so clean.
What about your schnozzer? You get all these little worms appearing.
Yeah, no,
Like
worms were
blackhead
gone.
worms.
They
What
sucked
about
them out
when
with a
I was
Dyson.
doing postcards at that weird day spa and they asked me if I wanted to steam my hoo-ha?
Oh, you're...
And I was like, what?
Oh, is this
Your-
the Gwyneth Paltrow? Did it start with her?
The hoo-ha steaming. Well, no, this is like some ancient thing.
And you mount a steamer?
No, you sit on like a box with a hole in it. It's like a wooden throne. I've got a photo of it. It's like a
You got a
wooden-
photo?
Yeah, no, I didn't do it. I got scared. You sit on like a wooden throne and it's got a hole in it, and
What do you mean?
there's steam from underneath.
But haven't you got to be careful it doesn't burn you?
A
Well,
box
yeah,
for
you
the-
would. And I was
the
like,
jutes.
firstly, I don't want to, on the hoo-ha. I was like, I don't want to do it. But secondly, I'm certainly not doing it on postcards.
So what's it meant to
Just
do?
a short drive from Melbourne CBD. You can steam your
hoo-ha.
hoo-ha.
So, Lauren, what's it meant to do? Because
I
I'm
think it's
keen.
meant to cleanse.
Yeah.
Let me have it.
It's meant to
Let me
clean.
do a
does
quick.
Does it? Don't
Let me
What?
do a quick. I think
Is
it's
it like a cleaning
There
situation?
you go.
Yeah.
Benefits.
I don't know about
It's
that.
called Yoni.
Oh, yeah.
Yoni steaming.
You ever done the colonic?
No.
No, I'm the same.
no.
I've had mates do it,
No, I don't.
and I just
No. Yeah, go on, Lauren.
Well,
What does it say?
what should I use to steam my private part? No, that's not what
that's
I
a
want.
home
Yeah.
job. Don't do a
Health
home job.
benefits.
Yeah.
Hey, while you're looking, 13 24 10 is our number to join us on the air.
No, now I've got a map. I don't want a map.
A map of what?
I'd love to
A
talk.
hoo-ha.
What beauty trend have you tried? Especially ones around the world. They're always
Yeah.
fascinating.
Well, I think this is meant to be very good for you.
Have you ever done the
I'm big into fads. Love it.
there's a
Do you know what hurt when I had it done? The threading of the eyebrows.
oh, yeah, I've had that.
Well, you do get your eyebrows threaded.
Wow.
Do you guys understand how hard it is being a chick? We get waxed, poked, prodded, threaded,
Sounds like a fun night.
steamed.
I'm in.
And it hurts.
There's a place, I think it was the Sofitel in Brisbane. They had like a massage parlour there and they had the temple.
Just don't say massage parlour. That
Oh,
sounds
sorry,
dodgy. A day spa.
Day spa. Day spa.
It's different.
You know, no light up sign. And they had like what they call the temple. And you go in there and there's a beauty trend.
There's a goddess.
No, they steam the room and you go in there with
Are you
someone
using a
else.
steamer?
No, that's called a hammam.
And you paint each other in certain muds.
Oh, is that the Turkish sauna?
I guess so. It's like
Hammam,
that.
it's called. They're amazing.
And we're just in there painting each other in mud.
Who were you with?
My wife.
Oh, that's okay.
What,
Yeah,
you're
that's not
painting her?
It's
I
not
thought you
whoever
were there
else.
with a mate.
That's not whoever else booked the 3:15 session.
Hi, I'm Jace. Turn around.
G'day, I'm Tom.
Turn around.
3:15. Let's go to the temple.
I don't think it's a
Imagine
temple.
getting there and
I
having
think
to-
it's called a hammam.
Can you get
Imagine
my
getting
back
there
top?
and having to paint Jace.
We're going to
Oh,
need a roller.
no.
13.
I'd rather steam my hoo-ha.
Can we get the hoo-ha steamer into the studio? Lauren's agreed to do it.
I'm
Live!
certainly not doing it on postcards.
Live!
Do you want me to find you a photo of the
Up
thread?
next, Melbourne, Lauren
No,
gets
I
a
wasn't
hoo-ha
on it.
steamed.
I wasn't on it.
I don't need to see a photo of it,
photo
though.
of the chair.
13 24 10 is our number. What beauty trend have you tried? What do you want to come with me? to
Have
the
you had your
temple?
hoo-ha steam?
We're talking beauty treatments.
Sydney makeup department, where I frequent a
At
lot.
Channel 9.
Channel 9. The girls there are very, very fond of yanking out nose hairs,
Gross.
Lauren. They
Oh.
do it with paddle pop sticks and wax.
No. Have you seen, you can get like a Nad's nose hair removal kit. It's like a little, it looks like the Vicks thing that goes
Oh,
up your
yeah.
nose.
Up the
And
schnoz.
then you cover it in wax and you put it up there and then you wait, then you pull them out.
Geez, it's fantastic.
It is the best feeling.
When you have your hooter cleaned, it feels amazing.
You wouldn't
post.
understand like what we have to go
Oh,
through.
my God.
It's,
Yeah.
do you know,
Sounds
the,
disgusting.
the nose hairs can be as long as those things on a car wash sometimes.
And then all of a
you
sudden,
know,
Clint, it's just, I can breathe
Oh,
again.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Nose hairs don't stop you from breathing.
You wouldn't understand.
Yeah. Try being a
Well, no,
guy.
I wouldn't because I don't have disgusting long nose hairs. But,
It's very difficult being a man.
oh my God.
Hey, Molly, how are you?
I'm just not even going to take the
Good,
bait.
thanks.
Molly, you wouldn't understand
No.
either, but
Oh,
let's hear
Molly,
about
tell
you.
them to be quiet.
And she's taken the bait. All right, Molly, what beauty trend are you calling up about?
Side fringes.
Sorry?
Oh my
What is
God,
it?
Sorry?
Molly. Did you wear a headband wrapped around it as well?
What is this?
Oh, yeah. That's a memory unlocked.
So let's go back. What do you reckon, Molly? About 2004?
Yeah, somewhere between 2004 and like 2010.
So the girls would part their hair, and I'm not kidding. The part would start so far over, and it was like this. The side fringe, it almost. Did you cover a whole eye with it?
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
right.
yes.
And then girls would go to like Prince nightclub and wear like a wraparound headband.
Yes.
Like that way, like a daisy chain.
I liked the wraparound
But-
headband. I thought it was
Bring
cute.
it back.
Did you do that, Molly? The wraparound headband?
Did. Yes, I certainly did.
So
Do you
hang
reckon
on.
it
My
affected
friend
your
Gemma
eyesight?
Sampson was one of the great side part queens
Really?
of all time with the headband. Yeah.
So when you just
And a
did
girlfriend
that,
of mine, Chrysanthi, I swear she only had one eye for the first 10 years I knew
well,
her.
she'd look like the Phantom of the Opera.
She could never see out of the other eye because the side part was so heavily
That's got to
weighted.
affect you later in life. She'll probably have to wear a patch now for the rest of her
Yeah,
life.
she seriously, Chrysanthi would not have been able to see out of that
Have-
right eye for half
Have
of
you
her
seen
life.
on the talk the people that cut their hair with a meat cleaver?
I'm not on the top.
No.
mate.
Yeah. They get it out. They put the hair on the table and they.
What do you
They
mean
cut
they
it
put
with a
their
meat
hair on the
cleaver.
table?
I have seen
Is
that.
the
You've
hair,
seen it?
I've seen
It's
Is
that.
the
good,
hair
isn't it?
attached to their head?
Is it
Yeah,
it's
it's
not
on
a cleaver. It's like a.
What is
the
it?
chopper.
Yeah, cleaver, isn't it?
But is the hair attached to their head?
Yeah, it's on their head. Yeah, the hair's on their head.
What's the
Oh.
name of the thing that it squashes the meat? You know, like the hammer?
Oh, don't know.
That's a meat hammer, isn't it?
I don't.
Mallet.
I don't
The
know.
mallet?
The mallet?
No, this is a cleaver.
Right.
Yeah, it chops the hair.
Yeah, I've seen
look,
that.
That was Gemma had the side part,
Oh,
like
yeah.
the full.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
And
There's a
she'd
tan
wear
on
it.
there as
with-
well.
Yeah, she would. Yeah. No, that wasn't real though. That was a beauty fad that we all had in the early 2000s called Natural Glow. It was in this blue container. Every
Natch.
girl had it, and you would put Natch. You got any Natch, babe?
Oh, did
And
I
you'd
get it
borrow
right?
it,
Natch.
and you'd put so much on. You'd walk out of a nightclub fluorescent orange.
Gabrielle in Ventry Gully. Good morning. What beauty trend did you try?
Morning. The thin eyebrow trend.
Oh, the thin eyebrows. Yeah.
Waxing, plucking till
And then
there was
is it-
nothing left.
And it's
They were
always like, I'm just going to pluck one more little bit. And then you're like, oh, I've taken too much. Now I've got to even it out the other one.
They were like upside down Nike ticks, weren't they?
They were, and now I've had to have them tattooed because they never grew
Oh,
back.
they never grew
I was about to
back.
say, is that common, the tattoo eyebrows?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
it's common for women of our
Our vintage.
vintage, Danielle, because
Well done.
we
Well
overplucked,
done, Gabrielle.
didn't we?
That's good. All right, 13, 24, 10. We're talking beauty treatments this morning.
Good morning, Danielle.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, how old are you? What? Give me an age bracket, Danielle.
Or sort of 30s.
30s.
Sort of
yeah,
same.
Similar vintage. I'm sort of 30.
So,
So, do you remember all the things we've been talking about, like the natural glow, the hair part, the terrible eyebrows?
Yep, absolutely.
What a time it was to be alive.
Wasn't it?
All of these beauty regrets are literally from
So
my vintage.
they'll come back. What one are we
They
forgetting?
won't.
What one have you got to bring up?
Oh, obviously it wasn't actually me because I'm female, but I was a huge fan of this fad. So are you ready?
Yep.
It's the Shannon Knoll Flavour Saver.
Oh, no.
yuck. The goatee.
Stop it.
No, not even the goatee, just the
bit.
the landing strip on the
It
chin.
was under the bottom
Under the
lip.
lip.
Yeah.
That is a terrible
So you loved it,
expression,
did you,
isn't it?
Danielle? Or not? You didn't love it, but you.
I mean, can you believe we found that attractive?
Yeah, I know.
What did they call it again? The
Flavour saver. Yeah. She just called
Shocking.
it. Yuck. And men with eyebrow rings. Was that a beauty trend? That they
Yeah.
all had
Yeah,
them.
Jace, was it?
I reckon if you had one of those mini goatee things, you also had an eyebrow ring.
I had the eyebrow ring. I definitely didn't have the flavour.
Have you ever grown a mo?
Wait, what's the difference between that and a goatee?
The
The
goatee's
goatee's-
like down on the chin.
It includes the moustache as well. And
the
chin.
Shannon Knoll's like a little landing strip
Yeah.
just below the
What was it actually called?
flavour saver.
Or the Knowlesy.
Yeah.
Shannon Knoll.
Yeah.
Wow. They were all trends
Take
in
me
2000.
back.
I'm telling you, they were all trends in 2004.
And what's so sad is they will come back in fashion.
I'm telling you right now, the skinny eyebrows and the natural glow ain't coming back.
The flavour saver?
Potentially.
We are joined by a very special guest.
Our next guest is Premiership player from the Collingwood Magpies, Jordan De Goey.
From the Mighty Pies.
Good morning.
Good morning, guys.
We are.
How are you?
We're going well this
Really
year.
well.
We're going well.
Clint's a passionate.
Really well.
Not Clint. What's your name?
Jace, yeah.
He's a passionate Collingwood supporter.
Yeah.
You
which
should
we
ask
love.
him some hard-hitting questions about the
No,
team.
yeah,
What do you got for
It's
it?
not about me. It's about Jordan.
No, Jace is a new supporter.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Grew up on the
Mason
main
Cox
streets
got
of
him
Brisbane.
into barracking for the Pies.
Big Coxie, big Mason Cox.
Yes.
Love the Coxie.
Yeah.
Hey, Geordie and I got history.
Oh, did you
I
do
thought
men's
you were
health
going to
as
talk about
well?
what he's doing next.
No. We'll talk about that in a
We'll get to that in a
second.
minute, okay.
Don't we?
Is it
Yes,
that you
we
both
do.
have the best? Do you have the same dentist? You have the best
Look at
teeth
his
I've ever
chompers.
seen.
Doesn't he?
They
Both
are
of you.
white.
That's
Yeah.
a white-off. You two could be in a Colgate ad together.
Yeah, we could do that.
We could do that.
Is that what your connection
no,
is? Oh.
No. Our mums are like besties. Like they grew up together.
Oh, really?
Really?
And they were.
Oh,
I think
God.
we've got
Does she
a,
get on the Chardonnays too?
Oh, loves the show.
That's what they got in common.
So back in the, I don't even know what sort of year it was. Let's say the 70s.
Yeah, we will go with that. Yeah.
They were marching girls together.
What do you
What?
mean? What's
Sorry.
a marching girl? Like a
So-
cheerleader?
Not really. So marching girls used to, they used to like have batons and they used to sort of,
Where would they perform at?
they used to go.
To concerts
Do you
and
know anything about
competitions.
this?
No, this is all you. I know they did it, but
Yeah.
not
What did
exactly
they
sure.
go to competitions together? Have you got any
I
photos?
think we've got some photos.
Oh my God! They look like they're
look,
guarding Buckingham Palace.
If you look top left,
top left,
that is Geordie's beautiful mum.
In a Collingwood
and
hat.
next to her is my mum, Tony.
is that Tones?
Yeah. So
How old would they have been there?
Jeez, I don't know,
1977.
She'd
George, you
be
reckon they still got the outfits?
20 odd.
I hope not.
20
Gee
odd. And
whiz.
I think
You
there
wouldn't
might be
wanna see
another
mu-
one as
That's
well.
insane.
You don't want to
Yeah.
see Mum in the
And
Tartan
then
Hills?
here they
prepared
are.
for this. I had no
There
idea.
they are, second row. So
Oh.
second row,
Which
my
one?
mum's there on the left.
with the
and-
brown hair.
Yeah.
And Geordie, is that your mum with the blonde hair?
Yeah, have a look at that.
Wow. They were
Serious
guys,
hairdo, isn't it?
They were hotties.
Weren't they just?
Yeah, the
Let's-
boys would have been oogling over them.
We'll get out the uniforms. They'd still have it.
The
That's-
tartan skirts.
Yeah.
Do you reckon Tones pulls hers out for Jono occasionally?
Whoa,
She does. I reckon she does. Tones is still
the
got
hands on the baton.
What's your mum's name, Jordan?
Lee.
Lee and Tones, you reckon?
Yeah.
How
the
good.
dynamic duo. Those two.
We've had one or two nights on the town as well together.
You two.
Yeah.
Like mothers, like sons.
Yeah.
I think those secrets should stay
Yeah, well, they
on the
will,
dance
don't
floor. Or whatever they were. Hey, now talk to me about this Rialto run because Clint thinks he has done it before too.
Yeah.
And I'm not believing him. So you're running how many levels is it?
I think it's like 50 floors.
Yeah.
1,240 stairs from the bottom of the Rialto to the top.
Yes, correct.
Wow. And what
Yeah.
are you doing it for?
So it's for an organisation called Giant Steps, and they help young adults and children with complex needs and autism. So they're a smaller charity, but their work is, phenomenal. I think, they support these kids who haven't had a proper program built around them before
Yeah.
and really build them up, and, the results are epic.
Good on
So
'em.
people can still register to do it, or they can donate at rialtorunup.net.au. 1,240 steps. How? Like I go on the Stairmaster sometimes at the gym.
Oh, yeah.
Same.
And I'm not kidding. I remember I saw this thing on Instagram saying if you
glutes.
do it for 10 minutes a day, you'll look like Elle Macpherson. I
body.
lasted about 2 minutes and thought my legs were going to fall off.
Yeah.
How long do you think it's going to take you to go up all those stairs?
That's a good question. Probably a long time. I don't really walk up too
Have you
many
been practicing?
steps. No, I haven't been practicing.
Okay,
Maybe
well,
I'll have
there's
to
your
get on the
first
Stairmaster. eh?
You might
So-
need to meet me at the gym and get on the stairs.
A lot of
do that.
a lot of the firefighters do it to train, so they
Yeah.
do it with all their apparatus.
Oh, 'cause they would have to in a
They're
fire.
heavy, They're heavy oxygen tanks, and they scale it. I think I did it in about nine or 10 minutes.
That seems
Really?
quick.
Yeah, so you're running up, and the last sort of 10, 15 floors,
Sorry.
you're actually sort of pulling yourself up.
What did you do it for?
We did the Rialto run up back in the day. It was like I think Millsy did it. I did it.
How's this guy?
Well,
I
you see,
think I
that's-
remember. Oh,
That's
you,
what it's still
You
called
seem
the
to
Rialto Runner.
Yeah.
pretty know your accurate time there, Clint.
I think he made that up. There's no way he did it in 9 minutes. There's no. I don't. Honestly, you would die on a Stairmaster for 9 minutes.
Yeah, well, you get dizzy because you're just going around and
That's
around.
what I've been
and
told,
around.
eh?
Oh.
Yeah. You lose your bearings.
Okay, so what sort of preparation are you doing?
So I've done
He's an
absolutely
athlete.
no preparation
great.
whatsoever.
Yeah.
So on the day, it's going to be an absolute struggle, but I think that's the whole part. It's a struggle for everyone. So,
Yeah.
you bond as a community, you get the job done, and you raise good money.
There's
So-
a park near
Good on
me
you.
with one of those merry-go-round things. I can take you down there, get used to the dizziness
good.
if that helps.
That's amazing. Good on you. And a great organisation as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
rialtorunup.net.au if you'd like to register or to make a donation.
One of our boys has autism, and I know Giant Steps well, and it's all about giving these kids routines and
Yeah,
helping them with their
I think-
planning, and they do a good job. They
Yeah,
do
I
a
think
great
the
job.
biggest thing with them is, like I said before, it's they build a program around every child, every kid. So every kid's going to be different in their needs and what they want. So if they can build a program, it makes it more one-on-one and personal, and I think that's where you're going to get the best results.
Well,
Hey,
good on you for donating your time to do
What do
it.
they got? Crows this weekend.
Yeah, are you back?
I should be back, yeah, I reckon. We'll see how we
Maybe
go
not
this week.
after. Maybe not after the climb.
I know, seriously. After the climb, that might be a serious issue. But even after the win last week, it's going to be tough. The team's going well.
They're taking on the Crows, MCG on Saturday. Get behind them. Jordan Goey in this morning, mate. Good to see you.
Cheers. Thanks for having me, guys. It's been good.
I just read the bottom dot point that said Jordan is not running, but he'll be there supporting.
Yeah, my bad. I was trying to be a good sport there. mate.
Oh, no wonder you're not practicing on the Stairmaster.
I know. The club would kill me if I did that.
That's
I
what
think
I was
it would
about
probably
to say.
break me.
I was about to say, I don't know if this is a great idea before the Crows.
Yeah. I reckon, you know what? I reckon, Clint, you should do it again.
Clint can do it on your behalf.
Yeah, in the marching outfit.
You're on the air with Jason Lauren. Clint's here as well.
Very, very quiet. I'm hunting weapons.
It's words you can't say.
Despicable.
Turn this up. You got the kids in the car on the way to school. It's always the segment that puts a smile on your face to start the day.
Yes, and
Because
we're laughing with
with
you,
not at you.
Sometimes
Here's some classics we got last week.
My partner has a Kawasaki.
He's got a
Is that a motorbike? Like a Kawasaki?
Kawasaki.
Yeah, I'm having spaghetti bolognese.
Do you avoid Italian restaurants?
I can't say the word guacamole.
Sorry?
Guacamole?
Guacamole. She was a big week last week.
Was.
All right, shall we get into it?
All right.
On 13 24 10, Megan from Epping. What word can't you say, and can you throw it in a sentence for us?
Okay, the word I can't say.
Use it in a sentence, Megan.
I live in the suburb Griffith.
In Griffith?
That's it.
Griffith?
So what do you you
How are
say,
you saying it?
Griffith?
I just can't say it. And the sad thing is I work in a call centre where I
no.
get people that live in that suburb.
Say it
and
again.
Griffith.
What suburb?
Griffith.
Do they ever have to give you their address and then you have to read it back to them?
I just don't do it.
Yeah.
I give it to someone else to do.
Have you ever been to Griffith?
No.
No. We must send you.
I love that.
Griffith
That's
is great.
Hey, thanks for your call.
Griffith, it's the The F in the TH.
Yeah, Griffith. 132410 is our number. We are doing words you can't say.
Susanna, can you put your word into a sentence for us?
Sure. The AFL players are going to the tribunal.
Comes up a lot.
Tribunal.
We get it a lot.
Really hard to say.
Tribunal.
Hang on. No, you said it wrong.
Tribunal.
Tribunal. Am I saying it wrong?
I've been saying it wrong the whole time.
What do you say?
Tribunal. No, I don't.
Yeah, no, you're right.
How do you
You're
say
wrong.
it, Susanna?
Tribunal.
Yeah.
My husband tells me I say there's 2 R's in it, and I'm convinced there is.
Yeah.
If you're a footy
Just
reporter.
say it quickly. Tribunal.
If you're a footy reporter and you couldn't say it, God, you'd be gutted seeing
Oh,
someone
yeah.
get sent to
It
it
is
on the
hard
weekend.
saying, let's cross live to the AFL tribunal.
Tribunal.
132410, words you can't say.
Lachlan, morning. What word can you not say?
Morning. I can't say fire extinguisher.
Okay. All right. There's a fire, Lachlan. What do we need to get?
Get the fire extinguisher.
Good on you, mate. That's okay.
That's so cute.
That's okay.
It's really
It's so
cute.
cute.
How old are you? How old are you, Lachlan?
21.
Yeah, right.
21.
Does it feel like it's held you back in life?
Yes.
Did you ever have a thought that you'd like to be a fireman and then you went, oh, no,
Can't say
not for me?
extinguisher.
Yeah.
I love
He's a
that.
man of few words, Lachlan.
That's great. And not all of them are spot on. Holly in Mornington, good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to the show, Holly. Use your word in a sentence. Go for it.
I have a fear of tarantulas.
Oh, the spiders.
Oh, yes. That's a hard one.
Triantula.
Yeah.
Tarantula?
Oh.
Tarantula.
I
is
can
it?
spell
Yeah.
it, but I can't say it.
Yeah,
Can you
tarantula.
spell it?
How do you spell it?
Tarantula, I think.
I don't know.
I would have heard that. That is wrong.
Hang on. How do you say it?
Tarantula.
Is it not a triantula?
No, it's a
No, it's
tarantula.
tarantula.
It's not a triantula.
Tarantula.
You can keep asking all day. It's
How do you say it?
tarantula.
No, slow
Tarantula.
down.
Tarantula.
Tarantula. I've been saying triantula.
Well, you've been wrong.
And I get stuck with the orangutans.
The what?
The what?
The monkeys, the orangutans.
Orangutan?
Orangutan.
Yeah.
Orangutan.
No, they're the they're
I think they're spelt that way,
They're
but they're orangutan.
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 Are you all right?
Not today. I'm not. I'm not doing well today,
You're
am
cooked.
Let's take you to Lauren's bedroom now.
So Sunday morning, I'm lying in bed.
What time did you wake up?
Oh, like the Weekend Today show was on.
Oh.
Yeah, but that's on till like
Was
12, isn't it?
Was I on while you were in bed?
Well, it was sort of your fault that I rediscovered this thing. So I was lying in bed
yes,
with
here
my
we go.
darling Paul, love of my life, and I thought, whatever Clint's doing on the Weekend Today show is not fulfilling my entertainment desires.
Jeez, that's rare.
I don't know what you were doing. It's lip syncing battle or some such thing. Anyway, so I thought, let's flick around and see what else is on.
Oh, yeah. Sunrise.
Boring.
Okay. Channel
So I
10.
keep flicking.
James is still doing the weather on that.
Still there.
James Tobin, yeah.
Still there. But it's a new male host on the Sunrise Weekend now.
David Woywood.
David
Good Melbourne boy.
Woywood. Yeah. He looks smart.
He is smart. Annoyingly so.
Yeah,
Anyway.
that's a challenge.
Too smart for me. So I kept flicking.
He's not lip syncing, though.
Did you know
Yeah.
that on a Sunday morning, this is going to fall really flat if you guys knew this, that this show is still on? Rage is still on Sundays.
Here she goes.
I thought Rage ran through the night.
No, Rage is still on. So I might
On
go all night.
ABC?
Yes, on Sunday mornings.
Really?
I feel like someone we know recently hosted it.
And Dochi's film clip was on, and I was like, are people still making video clips?
I miss
yeah.
video hits. Remember video hits?
Well, that's right. I watched video hits and Rage, and I thought they were things of
until
a bygone era.
Until Axel Whitehead, the host, got his little Whitehead out at an award ceremony, and then they had to show it.
He did.
Rage is still on.
Yeah.
So
Some
what
of the great film clips
is
of all
it?
time.
Is it still a countdown from 40 to 1 or whatever it is? Or did you not
I
hang
didn't
around? Did you
stick
get back
around
to
for
Weekend
long
today?
enough. I went back to your lip sync battle, to be honest. But we watched the Dochi film clip, and I didn't know that artists were still making film clips.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that was
Yeah, you go to YouTube and it's all the film clips go up there.
Yeah, they still make them.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Oh, they play on Spotify as well.
God, there were some good film clips back in the day. Did you have a favourite?
A film clip.
I loved the Thriller film clip.
Oh, yeah.
The video clip, Michael Jackson,
Quite liked.
the dancing and screaming and the...
Was it Poker Face? She's dancing by
Oh,
the
yeah,
pool.
she did a
Was she?
Yeah,
She
Lady
did great
Gaga.
ones. Yeah, really good ones.
Yeah.
I didn't even mind the Poxy Call Me Maybe, Carly Rae Jepsen.
In the back of the car.
Yeah.
You know what else was a great film clip? Barbie Girl. Remember Barbie Girl?
Yeah.
by
Yes.
Aqua?
Yeah, very good.
I'm a Barbie girl.
In a Barbie world.
Yeah, that was a ripper. Anyway, Rage is still on Sunday mornings, and I could
Get around it.
not
Well,
believe
don't
it.
actually, because the Weekend Today show's
Yeah, well,
on,
you've
so-
just lost a viewer. In fact, you've lost 2 viewers because Paul watches whatever I watch on a
What's the
Sunday.
bet he'll use it to
Sunday
fill a
morning,
segment?
My favourite thing is to lie in bed and watch TV in bed and drink coffee. And now I'm on the Rage
Train.
train.
I used to love that. Like video clips on in the background,
too.
getting ready. If we really
You'd
want to
get
go
ready
old school,
before you'd go out. Yeah.
this would be more your vintage, Clint. Saturday mornings, the LJ Hooker Real Estate Show.
I do remember it, yeah.
LJ Hooker, you're the best. Thank you, Mr. Hooker.
Yeah. Before they had realestate.com and stuff, before the block, it was just a real estate show on a Saturday where they would showcase a couple of homes.
And then they'd be in the newspaper and that was it.
I remember we'd be on the couch watching, eating cereal. Mum would be next to us in a cloud of smoke with her Long Beach going, they're not going to get that price for that.
God,
She a Long Beach girl.
Times really have changed.
They really have.
Jason Lauren.
Wake up feeling good. Follow them on the socials.